Dalton and Veronica were sitting on a couch in Veronica's lake house, philosophizing and having an intimate encounter, when all of a sudden they saw a spaceship land on the beach next to the lake, from out of which emerged Kando and Isidorix. I don't believe my eyes, Veronica. Is that Kando and Isidorix back together? It looks like it to me, Dalton. Let's go outside and talk to them. Dalton and Veronica walked to the beach to see two extremely happy looking aliens from planet Jondaku in a love embrace. I've finally gotten Isidorex back. I am so profoundly happy. I'm giving you another chance, Kando. Don't have another tawdry affair with a prostitute, and we should be fine. You have prostitutes on planet Jondo? On planet Jondaku, Kando? Yes, we do. But I didn't have an affair with a prostitute. I had an affair with a prostibot. Come again? What's a prostibot? It's a robot that has been designed by engineers on planet Jondaku specifically to be a prostitute for gentlemen. No gentleman would have an affair with a robot slut. It's not a robot slut, it's a prostibot. Isidorix, have some respect. A slut is a slut, Kano, so I don't have any respect. You still think it's cheating, Isidorix? Yes, Kando, it is cheating. How can you consider that to be cheating? The prostibot is an inanimate object with no soul, feelings, emotions, or intuitions. If the prostibot is an inanimate object with no soul, feelings, emotions, or intuitions, then why were you angry when I called it a robot slut? That's a good point, Kando. Let me think about that. Maybe you're right. It brings me to another philosophical question. Does the phenomenon of human or alien love by its very existence imply that the soul does exist and that materialist science can only go so far in explaining human and alien life? Maybe, Kando. If the materialist scientists were completely right, a person could infer from their theories that love is a brain state or a neuronal pattern in the human brain that perhaps is an evolutionary adaptation. What do you think, Dalton? I'm a science teacher, as you know, and I believe that love does exist, Veronica. My scientific theories are grounded in both the more materialist ideas of Einstein and the ideas of quantum physics as postulated by such people as Erwin Schrödinger. I think that the fact that you want to believe in the existence of something implies that it exists. I believe in love, Veronica. I love you. I love you too, Dalton. Let's enjoy the night. They had a wonderful night. Dalton, Veronica, Kando, and Isidorix got up there early the next morning and decided to spend the day at the lake on the beach. They put all of their supplies, such as beach blankets and rafts, into Dalton's Pinto and drove to the lake. Here's the conversation they had in the car. Have you ever been swimming, Kando? Yeah. Isidorix and I go to a lake on planet Jondaku every summer called Lake Phantasm. Why do they call it Lake Phantasm? Because there are ghosts and phantasms that linger on the lake at night. Phantasmagoric spirits can be heard at play in the rustling of the leaves in the trees and on the surface of the lake. It is a menacing presence, and yet a presence that is also exhilarating. When you make love to your lover on the lake, there's a feeling that you are being watched by these unseen entities. These specters bring out a passion in alien lovers that strengthens the love. That's beautiful, Kando. They finally get to the beach. Standing on the beach is the prostitute that Kando had an affair with. She has an angry look on her face. They get out of the car to talk to her. Fancy seeing you here, Kando. What are you doing here, Barbara? I'm here to talk to you. We just had a tawdry affair, Barbara. This is my wife, Isadora. By some turn of fortune, she has found it in her heart to forgive me for having an affair with you, you robot slut. Don't hurt her feelings, Kando. She may be a press about her, a robot slut. But she has feelings. Is that true? Can you put the feelings into a robot? Can you put the feelings of a human being or a sentient being with awareness and consciousness into an inanimate object that was created by scientists and engineers? If we could put the feelings of a human being or a sentient being into a robot, that means that people can create life. As a science teacher, there's a question that science is asking. The main question is whether matter gives birth to mind or mind gives birth to matter. For the sake of argument, let's assume that a robot does have feelings. With that assumption in mind, be kind to her. She has a sentient mind and awareness. That is correct. But you are a robot slut, Barbara. I just needed a little bit of sexual arousal. That's it, Kando. If you're admitting that Barbara is not an inanimate object, but a sentient being with feelings, then I'm leaving you. In that case, it was adultery. She may be a sentient being with feelings, but they are nothing like the feelings that I have for you, Isadorax. You have feelings? Good. You are really going to feel this. Isadorax kicks Kando in the balls. He starts jumping around, screaming in shrill agony. Isadorax instantly teleports back to planet Chanukyu, leaving Kando in both physical pain and heartbreak. That sucks, Kando. We feel bad for you, Kando. We would like to help you get Isadorax back. That would be very nice of you. We would like to help out. You deserve to be. They talk to Kando into the evening. Next evening comes, and Dalton, Veronica, Kando, and Dalton, Kando, and Veronica decide to go to the lake for the evening. They're sitting in lawn chairs upon a beautiful, under a beautiful moonlit night when they see a bunch of their students partying on the lake. Also in the distance, they see what appears to be Isadorax in the distance on the beach. She comes up to them and starts speaking. Hi, Kando. I have come to sit here with you and enjoy the evening. You've come back, Isadorax. Where the fuck? So happy. All of a sudden, what they thought was Isidorix reveals herself to be Tammy Tomlinson, a student at Westerberg High School, as she pulls off an alien mask to show her face. Sorry, douchebag. I'm not Isidorix, your beloved alien lover from Planet Chanticue. I'm Tammy Tomlinson. This stupid bitch tricked me. You'll pay for this, bitch. Tammy, you're a very bright student. You're in honors astrophysics. What are you doing here at Lake Serenity tricking an alien? I was just goofing around. That goofing around bought you detention, young lady. It bought her more than detention. All of a sudden, Candle psychically suspends Tammy and the people she came with above Lake Serenity. They are trapped by the power of the psychic wavelengths of energy emitted by his eyes, which create an anti-gravity vacuum in a space with repulsive forces coming at them from the other direction to keep them in a specific place. I'm going to keep you people up there for a long time. Get them out of there, Kando. Yeah, release them, Kando. They were just goofing around. I'm just goofing around too. This is fun. They're stuck up there. I could just watch them fight for their survival. This is wrong, Kando. The revenge you are seeking isn't worth it. All of a sudden, the real Isidorix teleports to Lake Serenity and appears to them. You can let them go, Kando. I can't let them go, Isidorix. They tried to trick me into thinking that Tammy Tomlinson was you. I know, I saw it. You're going to just let them get away with that? Yeah. Why? Because I have a sense of humor. What's a sense of humor? You would know what it was if you had a sense of humor, Kando. Hi, Dalton. Some aliens on planet Chanticue evolved to get a sense of humor, and some haven't. Obviously, Kando hasn't. All of a sudden, Kando teleports back to planet Chanticue, leaving the students stuck suspended up above Lake Serenity. This is awful. Get them out of there. I can't. Only Kando and a few other aliens that have that power. They are going to starve up there, Isidorix. Until we get an alien here with the power to get them out of there, we can take a helicopter up there to feed them. That'll be good. They went back to Veronica's lake house for the evening. They sat on Veronica's couch next to the window with a beautiful view of Lake Serenity. This place is so nice, Veronica. I really want to see you purchase it. Believe me, I love it too. I want to purchase it. I can't afford it. Like I said before, you could purchase it if I moved in with you. Like I said before, Dalton, I'm not sure if our relationship is strong enough. You seem to lack commitment. You have to choose whether you want to continue engaging in sexual affairs that are strictly physical pleasure, devoid of platonic love, or you want something that is both romantically fulfilling, is both a romantically fulfilling relationship and is sexually fulfilling. I want you, Veronica. I want that transcendent feeling of being so in love that life itself is thrown into such a beautiful perspective That is a supreme pleasure just to get up in the morning to see you. That was beautifully stated, Dalton, but a person must live up to his words. You must find the inner strength in yourself to commit yourself to love. You could trust me, Veronica. We shall see about that. Dalton and Veronica continued to talk into the evening. They got up the next day to go to Lake Serenity. Dalton and Veronica enjoyed their day at Lake Serenity immensely and went back home. Tomorrow, they had to go back to Westbrook High School to start another week. They arrived at school Monday morning and go to the respective rooms. Veronica makes an announcement in the principal's office. Good morning, students. Welcome to another week. I have an announcement to make. Kando from Planet Jonahue will be here on Thursday in his spaceship. Anybody who would like to go on a field trip, the Planet Jonahue is welcome to join him on the spaceship, where there is enough room to accommodate the whole school. On Planet Jonahue, we shall visit the Westbrook High School that exists there. Kando from Planet Jonahue then proceeds to make an announcement. Good morning, students. I am Kando from Planet Jonahue. I have an announcement I would like to make to my wife, Isidorex, has abandoned me, and I am heartbroken and brokenhearted. If any of you see her, can you please implore her to take me back? Thank you. Meanwhile, in Dalton Adams' classroom, where students have assembled for the morning's lecture, Isidorex is there to meet the students. Good morning, class. That cheating bastard is not getting me back. He had an affair with a robot slut. Good morning, Isidorex. I see a beautiful relationship between you and Kando. He cheated on you with a robot slut. That's inexcusable. However, I think that if he redeems himself, then maybe you should go back with him. No comment for now. The school day comes to an end, and Dalton and Veronica get back into their cars. Would you like to come over to my house tonight, Veronica? I've never seen your house before. Dalton, I would love to see it. Visiting you at your house would be an act of intimacy. I need to feel more confident that a relationship is in a place of honesty to proceed with that. Oh, come on, Veronica. I doubt your sincerity. I sincerely love you, Veronica. I didn't cheat on you. But you wanted to, didn't you? Why do you say that? Dalton, whenever I see you near a woman with a beautiful ass, you can't just seem to take your eyes off of her. You seem to have an ass fetish, Sure, I love a beautiful female ass, but I'm devoted to you, Veronica. Is that what you were thinking when you stared lustfully at women with beautiful asses? Do you think to yourself, what a great ass? But I'm devoted to Veronica. No, I think the fact that I'm able to look at these women's asses with lust and stay devoted to you shows how devoted I am to you. What do you think of my ass, Dalton? You have a great ass, Veronica. You're really being honest that you haven't cheated on me. It was just lust. I swear to you. I swear that to you, Veronica. That's not good enough. Dalton, you're just supposed to think about me and my ass. Believe me, Veronica, I do think about you and your ass. I love your ass. I love your face. I love your hair. I love your eyes. I love your, most importantly, I love your soul. When I'm with you, my soul is taken to a place of such numinous beauty that living without you would be such a meaningless existence that it would be just being, not living. Thanks for the ass compliment. That's your response? Thanks for the ass compliment? That's what you're interested in. Yes, I want your ass. More importantly, I want your immortal soul. Together, we can be immortal, Veronica. If you are able to convince me that you want my soul, I'll consider it, Dalton. You have not convinced me yet. When we were students at Westbrook High School, I used to watch you in such admiration, Veronica. You were such a brilliant student. And so beautiful. I was a shy, awkward guy. You might even say a nerd. I used to see you with JD at the Snappy Shack. No, I wasn't a nerd. Okay. With such jealousy. I used to think that if you gave me an opportunity to be with you, you would like me so much more. I do like you, Dalton. Like and love are far apart from each other. You saw me and JD at the Snappy Snack Shack? Or are you spying on us? So I was. Big deal. Believe it or not, I'm not offended by that. It's a beautiful obsession. That's right, Veronica. Love is, in its most profound form, an obsession with another person. I agree. I love you, Veronica. I'm going to keep trying to get you. We'll see if I'll be saying the same thing about you in the future. For now, let's go to our respective homes. Another school day commences, and Dalton and Veronica go to their rooms. Okay. Miss Sawyer gives her morning talk to the students over the loudspeaker. Good morning, students. Welcome to another week of intellectual stimulation and fun at Westbrook High School. There are free donuts in the cafeteria today. Have a great week. Thanks. All of a sudden, Veronica sees Dalton outside the door to the principal's office, standing in the hallway. He just gesticulates to her, suggesting that she let him in her office. She lets him in. So this is your office. I like it. You like my office? That's good. What's wrong, Veronica? You seem like you're in a bad mood. I really like you, Dalton, but I see you lusting after a lot of women. Is you what I want, Veronica? If I see a beautiful ass, it's hard not to look at it. You're such a beautiful romantic, Dalton. You also have a side to you that is predisposed to hedonistic sexual desires. If our relationship is ever going to work, you must learn how to find honor within yourself. I agree, Veronica. Would you like to see a movie tonight at the Dreamlove Theater? What's playing there? Porky's 2? Ass sex? I'm just kidding. It's a romance featuring Mike Meyer and Winona Ryder titled Love Upon the Sea. Let's go. I'll see you there tonight. This is wonderful. I hope you consider me. Let's have some fun. Dalton and Veronica go to the Dreamlove Theater that night to see Love Upon the Sea. When they get there, they find what appears to be people who exactly resemble them. They also see Kando. They approach him to speak to him. What's going on here, Kando? Come again? I'm seeing people here who resemble me, Veronica, and people from Westerberg High School. Okay. That's correct. You are standing here in the Dreamlove Theater on planet Jonahue. This is the alternate version of the Dreamlove Theater that exists in tandem with the Dreamlove Theater on planet Earth? Yes, it is. That's amazing. Welcome to the Dreamlove Theater. How did we get here, Kando? There's a spot on the premises of Westbrook High School that is a conduit through which you can travel directly to planet Jonahue. In that spot, time and space are warped in a way that a connection is formed between that location on planet Earth and that location on planet Jonahue. So, when we were walking there in the back of the Westbrook High School, we were seamlessly teleported to the Westbrook High School on planet Jonahue. That's correct. It would seem to me that if that was there, many people who have been there would have accidentally teleported themselves to planet Jonahue. In order to pass through the conduit, you must be aligned in the exact position necessary to access it. This is a condition that is so unlikely that the probability of it happening is so staggeringly low that it doesn't seem like a realistic possibility. Somehow you people found yourselves in the proper alignment to pass through it. Now that we are here, let's get some snacks. Yes, let's. Dalton and Veronica proceed to the snack booth where they are attended by a man. Hi. Hi, give me a bucket of popcorn. Are you sure you want a bucket of popcorn? Yeah, man. She's sure she wants a bucket of popcorn. Give her a bucket of popcorn. How do you really know you want a bucket of popcorn? Because there's a craving in the pleasure center of my brain. This craving sends impulses to my taste buds, causing them to salivate at the thought of eating a bucket of popcorn. Now, give me a fucking bucket of popcorn. You are not getting a bucket of popcorn. She is getting a bucket of popcorn. Give it to her. No. What do you mean, no? This is a business transaction. I give you a few measly dollars for a bucket of popcorn. Now, give me my fucking bucket of popcorn. This is the Planet Jonahue version of the Dreamlove Theater. Things function differently here. Come again. Things function differently at the Planet Jontague version of the Dreamworld Theater? Yes. Yeah, but it's just, I just wanted a bucket of popcorn. Why won't you give it to me? In order to obtain a bucket of popcorn here, you must look straight into my eyes, channeling your thoughts to me. These thoughts that you're channeling to me must convey the utmost sincerity of your desire to obtain a bucket of popcorn. Obtain a bucket of popcorn? It's a fucking bucket of popcorn. It's not a yacht. I think she is worthy of it. She hasn't proven to me that she hasn't proven that to me. She must look deep within my eyes and express it to me mentally at a telepathic level. Okay, I'll try. I'm not sure if I have telepathic abilities or not, but I'll give it a shot. Okay. Veronica looks directly into the man's eyes and tries to convince him telepathically that she really wants a bucket of popcorn. There you go. Can I have my bucket of popcorn? No, I'm not convinced for the sincerity of this. I heard your thoughts, but I don't believe you. A bucket of popcorn shall be given to you. What? You've got to be kidding. This is insane. No, it's not. Why would she ask for a bucket of popcorn if she didn't want it? I don't know, but I'm not convinced that she wants it. Does this convince you? Dalton stares into the eyes of the man with intense fury. Here's your bucket of popcorn. I admire a man who stands up for his woman. Thanks. Dalton and Veronica proceed to their seats in the Dreamworld Theater, and Love Destiny begins. This movie let's see. God damn it. Oh, shit. Is beautifully photographed. I agree. Here's a scene from Love Destiny. Mike Meyer is at home in the year 2022. He has discovered a way to travel back to the year 1985. He drove from his home in Parkridge, Illinois, to Petaluma, California, Winona Ryder's town of her youth. When he got there, he walked around town, closely examining the nuances of the architecture, landscape, people, and places of the town. He formed such a lucid image of the town in his mind that he was able to imagine it as though he was there wherever he was. Somehow he was able to access psychically Winona Ryder's memories of growing up in Petaluma. He then integrated these memories with his own imaginings of the town and was able to project the town into material reality. He found himself in Petaluma, California in the year 1985 in Winona Ryder's backyard where she was watching movies with her family. Hi, Winona. I'm Mike Meyer from the year 2022. Come again? You're from the year 2022? Yeah, Winona. I traveled time. I've always wanted to travel time. How were you able to? Through the power of my imagination, along with gaining access to your memories. My memories? I'm talking about the memories of the past, of this past, that you will have in the future. That's amazing. I fell in love with you watching a movie that you are going to be in called Heathers. I think I became obsessed with you, buying up your movies and reading about you. I wrote a song about you in the future that I plan to bring to the past to play to you. Yeah. It's called High School Dance. Would you like to hear it? Sure. Mike gets out of his car and sings a high school dance to Winona. I love it. I've written many songs for you in the future. Would you like to travel to the future to see my home in Park Ridge, Illinois? Yeah, I would love to. How do we travel to the future? You can travel to the future by exceeding the speed of light. I have built an aircraft that exceeds the speed of light. Let's get in. Sure, that'd be nice. Mike and Winona travel to the year 2022 and go to Mike's home. I like it. I love the posters you have of me. Would you like to see my bedroom? Yes, I would. Mike and Winona go to Mike's bedroom and talk. Back at the Real Love Theater, Dalton and Veronica are thoroughly enjoying the movie. Great movie, isn't it, Veronica? I love it. They kiss each other and go back to Veronica's place. Dalton and Veronica are sitting on a couch in Veronica's living room talking. This is really a relaxing environment. See why they call it Lake Serenity. Yeah, it's a perfect place to calm your nerves after a long week of work. Sitting on the beach, I could stare out onto the lake and let my mind wander into a labyrinth of musings and remembrances of the best moments of my life. This is where I find my inner tranquility. All of a sudden, they see a light in the sky. It is a spaceship. The spaceship lands, and from out of it emerges Candle from Planet Jonacue. Hi, Dalton. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Candle. Hi, Candle. This is a beautiful lake. Would you care if I took a walk with you to the beach? Sure, Candle. Sure, Candle. Dalton, Veronica, and Candle walk from the front yard of Veronica's Veronica's house on the beach. This is beautiful, what you have. What's beautiful, Candle? This thing that you and Veronica have, your love. Nothing could be better than that. No material or earthly possession can compare. I agree. Our love is supremely fulfilling. Did you get Isidorex back, Candle? No, she won't have me. I cheated on her with a robot slut. Did you try to explain to her that not only was it an empty sexual experience with no love involved, but that it was just a robot with no feelings, emotions, insights, or intuitions? Yeah, but she doesn't agree. Isidorix is a theory that robots can be designed to have awareness and sentience, and that because of this, it was cheating. I think that the issue here, Candle, is that for you, it was just an empty sexual experience, and that you didn't fall in love with a robot slut. You didn't fall in love with her, did you? Maybe. Maybe. This is a tricky romantic situation for me. I'm in love with Isidorix, but I've also fallen in love with a robot slut. You love her despite the fact that she's a robot slut? Maybe. Maybe? I'm starting to wonder if Isidorix is right, if it is possible for a robot to come to life. If a robot can come to life, then said robot also needs love. I started to think that the robot slut might find it hard to find love being a slut. That's very nice of you, Candle, but I think that you should stay with Isidorix. That sounds like love. You're right, Veronica. I probably am just desperate. I want Isidorix back so much that I turn to her. We want to help you, Kando. Your love for Isidorix is so beautiful. Do you believe in robot sentience, Dalton and Veronica? No, I don't. I think that you can't put the feelings or the emotions of a human being or an alien into a robot. I don't believe in robot sentience either, Kando. Um, take human beings. We are made of the same matter that inanimate objects are made of. Something has brought us to life. Mind gives life to matter. The soul is what we get, is where we get our feelings and emotions. That's fascinating. Dalton, Kando, and Veronica went back to Veronica's lake house for the evening. They sat on Veronica's couch, looking out at the lake. What are movies like on Planet Chanticleer, Kando? They're in many ways similar to the movies on planet Earth. There's many of the same themes, such as love, heartbreak, revenge, anger, apathy, sympathy, jealousy, boredom, and good versus evil. We have found other forms of expression in our movies that I haven't seen in your movies. Something unique about our movies is that we as aliens can transmit images from our imagination onto a movie screen. We sit together at a movie theater and decide upon a particular alien who will start the movie. He or she sets up the plot and projects it onto the screen through imagination. When other aliens in the audience want to enhance or embellish the movie by projecting images from his or her imagination onto the screen. Together, our imaginations collaborate to create a movie. When we are not watching this kind of movie, we just watch standard movies. That's interesting. Look out the window, Kando. There's a male alien and a love embrace with Isidorix. I see them. They are kissing passionately by the lake. Maybe Isidorix isn't the girl for you, Kando. You cheated on her with a robot slut, and now here she is at Lake Serenity in a love embrace with another alien. I can't let go, Veronica. There's a feeling in my heart that is undeniably love. I shouldn't have cheated on her with a robot slut. But there has been no other alien who has made me feel like her. Then I think you should keep trying, Kando. You have to convince her that the feelings that you had for the robot slut are merely sexual, and that you have feelings for her that illuminate the essence of your soul, making you feel so alive that life itself is given a new perspective by your love, which gives you both physical and spiritual pleasure. Thanks for the encouragement. Go get her, Kando. Mike, Veronica, and Kando talked into the evening.